just say this to you, like, you know,
what are you getting me? He gets a bit of a bad press, you know, like, he's always very good to me, and you know, it's give him a break. It's a tough time of year, you know. I mean that. Give him a break, you know. Look after Santa. He's all right.
'60s and '70s, particularly the '70s, '60s, there was a lot of white sort of powerful Americans got really pissed off with the apartheid being dropped. I mean, they shot the Kennedys over it. I mean, that was, you know, they shot both of them because of their stance on American apartheid, and you know, and they obviously they'd assassinated Luther King, and you know, and Malcolm X had been put away as well. The whole thing. So there was a massive movement in America to keep the black population down, and they wanted them in the ghetto, and they didn't want them getting out and about and having a life, you know. So it was decided amongst the propaganda society of the CIA, which exists, you know. I mean, it's long been established that music is a fundamental way to control. I mean, look at MTV. I mean, I'll get into that in a second, but in the '70s and '60s, I mean, the African American music, black music, just really went mainstream. I mean, you know, it went from this to the blues of all that disco, all the folk, all the blues of. It started generating a lot of popularity amongst white kids, and this was horrific and horrifying to the conservative middle classes that were there. How could these animals, as they were thought of at the time, and please don't quote me on that. It's not what I'm saying, but this was the attitude that they were saying. How could they be, you know, getting status and, you know, suddenly being tolerated? You know, their music is for, you know, it was just completely despised. So they kind of sat around, I think, at some point in the '80s and said, we can't have this happening. You know, like, I mean, Luther, you know, the whole thing from Lionel Richie, Michael, it was just getting too much. It was gaining too much traction amongst white America, and they didn't like it. So look, what they decided to do was quite simple.
Fuck the police! Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Dig, if you will, the picture of you and I engaged in a kiss. The sweat
is John Moss from Culture Club saying, feed the world. There are 11...
Holly Johnson from Frankie Goes to Hollywood. Feed the world. Ha 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 ha. I can't get the laugh right, Bob.
John Moss from Culture Club saying, feed the world. There are 11 million people starving in one country. Doesn't it make you think? Merry Christmas, everyone.
Hello, this is Gary Kemp from Spandau Ballet. Happy Christmas, everyone.
Just for context, this is in 1984. 11 million people seems like a really small amount of people now in the world. But, you know, this is what they did. These were really wealthy artists, pop stars in the UK at the time. And there was an Irish guy called Robert Geldof. He went to school over in Blackrock. He was sound lad. He got them all down to some recording studio in London and made them do it, and they did.
Christmas, everyone.
Well, this is John Taylor from Duran Duran. Happy Christmas, everybody, too.
Hello, this is Paul McCartney. Sorry I can't be with you.
I can't get the laugh right, Bob.
Hi, this is Simon from Duran Duran. I'd like to wish you a happy Christmas. Okay, well, this is Bono here, the singer with U2, wishing you a happy Christmas and a Merry New Year. Is that right?
Hello, this is Paul McCartney. Feed the world. No, it's good. Sorry I can't remember that. I was over there.
Hello, I'm Siobhan. Happy Christmas. I'm Sarah from Bananarama. Happy Christmas. And from me too, Karen.
I'm Paul Weller from the Style Council. I wish you all a happy Christmas.
This is Johnny Fingers from Boomtown Rats, and I'd like to wish everyone a happy Christmas.
Hello, this is Mitchell from Ultravox. Just have a good Christmas. Enjoy yourself.
And let's promote it. Like, let's find the nastiest form of it, and let's promote it. Let's make it really popular, and this will show kids how nasty these guys are and how bad they are. So you have to imagine the time. I mean, you know, your early '80s here. You've got De La Soul, you have Grandmaster Caz, and you have this vibrant hip hop movement starting, which is just fucking amazing. I mean, go back to the early '80s. You know, it's just me, myself, and I. I mean, they were mixing the old disco records with modern urban rhyme. I mean, it was sensational. A brilliant scene. And in the back of that, which was exploding anyway. I mean, it was really kicking off. And in the back of that, you have gangster rap. Now, look. The fact here is this: gangster rap is appalling. It's fucking shite. It's disgusting. It's misogynistic. It promotes violence. It promotes rape. You name it. It's disgusting. But it's also a fact of life. I mean, you know, in the ghettos, there is gangs. There are gangs going on, and they fucking rap about it. They do. So it's very careful how I say this. As an art form, it exists. And it's a real thing, you know. But there's no fucking way you're telling me that became the most popular form of music in America on the back of nothing. I mean, population-wise even, you wouldn't have the kids to buy the records. You just don't have it. Like, I mean, there's 300 million people there. There's just way too many other musics that are popular.
Yo, I'm going to the front. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me! Hey, come on, buddy. Come on. You're stepping all over my shoes here. Come on, stop it. Stop pushing. We're here. Give me a fat beat! Yeah. Give me a fat beat!
Today, people think they know the way. So they lie is on the road to blink and clear the hate behind the line of inner fine.
Fuck the police!
Time and time, daisies don't mean everything. Daisies
oh yeah,
anything.
Grab your partner by the hand.
Hooking up with just a larger pound. DA stands for THP. I is inner and S is sound. Y is sure that you should shoot the inner sound should help you breathe, but still I sport a heavy side. When I have to explain, it's just me, myself, and I. 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 So you're just yourself, huh, Pops? Basically, Paul, that's it. You mean you're not a hippie? Nope. Not even a half a hippie? Nada nunca. Wait, how about you and Doug's parents? Straight up soul brothers and sisters. So what the full equation shows is the inner sound on the professor, not just the word Dave himself. Most definitely. Wait a minute, did you say definitely?
Misogynistic, it promotes violence, it promotes rape, you name it, it's disgusting. But it's also a fact of life. I mean, you know, in the ghettos there is gangs. There are gangs going on and they fucking rap about it. They do. So it's very careful how I say this. As an art form it exists. And it's a real thing, you know. But there's no fucking way you're telling me that became the most popular form of music in America on the back of nothing. I mean, population-wise even, you wouldn't have the kids to buy the records. You just don't have it. Like, I mean, there's 300 million people there. There's just way too many other musics that are popular. They basically decided to promote it. One of the biggest promoters of gangster rap was Suge Knight. He owned Death Row Records.
generation, fast-paced nation, world population confront their frustration. The principles of true hip-hop have been forsaken. It's all contractual and about money making. Pretend to be cats, don't seem to know their limitation. Exact replication and false representation. You wanna be a man, then stand your own. To MC requires skills, I demand some show. I let the frauds keep fronting and roam like a cellular phone far from home, giving crowds what they wantin'. Official hip-hop consumption, the fifth thumping, keeping your party jumping with an original something. Yo, I dedicate this to the one dimension now, no imagination, excuse for perpetration. My man came over and said, Joe, we thought we heard you. Jokes on you, you heard of biting. What up? The game is ill-natured, it's nothing sacred. And yo, it's funny what I see some rap do to make it. A few will blow up or go as far as they can take it. My 9 to 5 is just a hit you get the party live. I'm Black Thought, used to rap for sport. Now the rhyme saying rent, pay, and life support. I take it very seriously within this industry. It's various crews to try to touch me, but I come with the beautiful thing, and I bless the track cluster. Around the world, crowds love me for doing tours. Recipient of applause from all of you and yours.
Gangster rap was Suge Knight. He owned Death Row Records out in the West. He was a crack dealer from Compton in LA. Never arrested in 22 years. Never arrested once. And all his records sold, like phenomenally. Millions and millions and millions of them. The guy made a fortune. They started him off with Milli Vanilli. What was his name? The blondie guy. He was like, before him, they tried him. He ended up, I've forgotten his name now. Look, he was like Billy Idol rapping. I've forgotten his fucking name now. He was appalling. Ice Ice Baby, Vanilla Ice, wasn't it? He was Milli Vanilli, Vanilla Ice. He was his breakthrough. They call them crossovers in the music industry. But it's all promoted by the CIA. All done to try to get white middle-class Americans, to not like black people and to not integrate with black people. This was the big plan, was that we make this popular and it'll horrify white people and they won't like it. It was a political motivation.
To for the show a couple of years ago, I'm here. One for the money, yes sir, two for the show. A couple of years ago on Headland and Delow, what's the starter? Something good. Where me and my drove the martyr through the hood, just trying to find that hook up. Now every day we looked up at the ceiling, watching ceiling fans go round, trying to catch that feeling off instrumental. Had my pencil and plus my paper. We caught the 86 flight on your headed to Decatur, writing rhymes, trying to find our spot off in that light off in that spot. Knowing that we can rock, doing the hole in the wall clubs. This shit here must stop, like freeze. We making the crowd move, but we not making no G's, and that's a no-no.
A 1-2, dope, in the Cadillac, they call us with the players, boss, putting us up on the map. It's like Little Rock to banging, say mother, that playing, they paying. We staying laying vocals done. Made it with them big boys up in this industry, outcast at them. They making big noise over 1 million souls at this day. Take it like they 96 on, yeah, that Vegas hit us from by me. I'm letting you, your mama and your cousin too. Rolling down the strip on the road, coming up, slamming Cadillac road. Me and you, your mama and your cousin too. Rolling down the strip on the road, coming up, slamming Cadillac road.
Fuck the police and all those lyrics. I mean, it should have been banned. It should have. In a modern society, if I released a record tomorrow saying, let's fuck the nuns, or let's fuck the priests, right? And I went down to fucking Wheelers tonight and sang in a song, I would be fucking arrested. You know what I mean? It would just be like, it wouldn't work. It had to have been supported by government. They turned around and they said, yeah, let that roll. That's okay. That we were letting that one roll. That's part of a plan. Reagan and Bush's, it was conservative. Bush had fucking killed the Kennedys himself. He was in the CIA. They had no problem with promoting that stuff. They knew what they were doing. And you have to remember, like, I'm just on this now, about the promotion of it, I've forgotten it for 1 second. Simply enough, there is no way that music would have got traction across America. For example, even in African American communities in the Midwest, say all along like Mississippi, there was a bit of rap going around, but they wouldn't have had that gangster rap thing you had in LA with all the drugs. You would have had it there for sure. But there's a whole east-west. It never hit places on the Mississippi where a lot of black people live. It never took off there, really. Where's Tracy Chapman from? Does Tracy Chapman listen to gangster rap? Does Lionel Richie listen to gangster rap? Does Stevie Wonder listen to gangster rap? Does James Brown listen to gangster rap? Name me any proper mainstream popular artist in America who's African American who's listening to gangster rap. Do you reckon? Do you really think that Whoopi Goldberg goes home in the evening and puts on a bit of gangster rap? In her fuck. Do you think Denzel Washington listens to gangster rap? Do you think where do I stop? Does Barack Obama listen to gangster rap? It just never happened. It was completely promoted by them. It's a fact, and it backfired. The music, the popularity of it, the wiggers, the white, the whole thing was glamorized, and they just like anything with music, people will glamorize it because it's associated with nightlife and the whole thing, and it kicked off. It's huge, and it went from there to 50 Cent, Eminem, the whole thing. It completely blew up in their face, literally. How rich does Jay-Z own an American football team? It was always going to happen anyway. Don't get me wrong. These guys, African Americans, were always going to monopolize the music industry in America because they make great music, fucking amazing music. They're pretty much Africans make the best music in the world. Look at Jamaica. Look at what happens. It's simple. Music's in their soul. Pardon the pun. So it's a fact. like, you know, it backfired drastically on them. That plan, and it's just been hushed and pushed under the counter. But it won't take it away from me. Anyone I ever hear listen to Gang Show, I just say, turn that shite off, will you? Like, you know, I'll take early Nas, and I'll take any music that I don't feel. Yeah, but as soon as it's into Death Row Records, I mean, they're the biggest platinum album selling is Death Row Records in America. Sold more than De La Soul. Fuck off. Sold more than half of them. Like, I mean, rubbish. All that was done was promoted, and all the money was bought by the CIA.
I want to live, I want to give, I've been a miner for a heart of gold, all these expressions I never give, that keeps me searching for a heart of gold, and I'm getting old.
The police. Just don't fuck the nuns and the priests.
Girl who stayed home every night, handle me and pamper me. You said you never leave my side. Well, ever since we took that vow, you must have had a change of heart. 'Cause the only time I ever see you, baby, is when your car won't start. Loving you made a fool out of me.
Did you say you'd be the kind of guy who brought your woman things?
The less you say, the
fur-lined coats and motorboats, wash and dry machines.
You didn't do a thing you said you'd do.
Well, ever since we took that vow, you must have had a change of heart. You never got me, baby. Was a dance in the birthday time. Loving you, Mitchell never lies. Could turn back and to time, make you fall in love with me again. So would you give me a chance to love you the right way?
It's amazing now when you see Puff Daddy and this Notorious B.I.G. You know the girls are doing them for rape now. I mean, I can only imagine the parties that were going on then. And I mean, that is beautiful for the CIA. It's their last grasp at it. It's okay. Oh well, what are they now? Oh well, now they're turning around. They're saying, "Oh, these guys are rapists," you know. And as if, I mean, look, come here. Can you imagine what went on at those? I mean, look. Here's when they were making the videos for those gangster rap videos, like it had its own show on MTV called MTV Rap, right? And all it was and from, I mean, look, like there's a computer game on it. That GTA franchise is based on the whole scene of it. Like, you know, I mean, it's like stereotyping. It's like what they tried to do with the Italians in the 30s and the 50s and 60s. The Italians were all gangsters as well. It's the same process, you know. Oh yeah, they're gangsters, you know. So all the movies that were made about them were all when you think Italian, you think, oh yeah, the mafia. Nothing to fucking do with Italy. Oh, okay, sorry. The mafia in southern Italy is huge, but that's their way of life. That's anti-government, pro-family. You know, that's been Costa Nostra has existed in southern Italy for thousands of years. You know, it's a way of life. Yet in America, it didn't suit their democracy. So they got Hollywood to turn around and say, yeah, sure, let's just say every Italian's a fucking gangster. You know, the same gangsters that are going to listen to opera at the weekends up in Florence and whatever. You know, utter horse shite. But you know, that's another topic. But like. The one thing, finally, I want to just say on the gangster rap thing, the biggest seller of all those CDs, especially to white America, was parental warning on the front of those CDs, you know, explicit lyrics. If you ever want to promote anything in this world, especially in the 90s, you remember, we lived in a world, we grew up when, okay, maybe you're 6 County, aren't you? So you would, I mean, you could buy porn up there, couldn't you?
Of joy and peace. Oh, I wish I had a river I could skate away on. But it don't snow here, it stays pretty green. I'm gonna make a lot of money, then I'm gonna quit this crazy scene. I wish I had a river I could skate away on. I had a river so long I would teach my feet to fly. Oh, I wish I had a river I could skate away on. I made my baby cry. Tried hard to help me, you know, he put me at ease, and he loved me so, not he made me weak in the knees. Oh, I wish I had a river I could skate away on. I'm so hard to handle, I'm selfish and I'm sad, now I gone on lost the best baby that I ever had. Oh, I wish I had a river I could skate away on. I wish I had a river so.
Snow can wait, I forgot my mittens.
There used to be a graying tower alone on the sea. You became the light on the dark side of me. Love remains a drug that's the high and not the pill. But did you know that when it snows, my eyes become alive and the light that you shine